Victims of domestic violence often feel shame, scared, lost, alone, worried, exhausted. I got a call from the ER to meet with a victim who had been admitted with physical injuries from her husband. He beat her so badly that she was unrecognizable. She was in fear for her own life and the safety of her children. I supported her while the doctor gave her stitches, and I waited with her until she received the results from her x-rays and tests. Her body was full of bruises, and she was afraid. She shared with me that her husband, also the father of her 2 children, would kill her and her family if she told the truth. I knew at this moment I had to lift her up through words of encouragement and support her through all of the different emotions she was feeling. It was my responsibility as a victim advocate to empower her to find the courage within herself to move forward.
Domestic violence impacts victims, children, family, friends, and the community at large, and it's not confined to a single group of people. We need you to take a stand with Waypoint to end domestic violence.
Waypoint hosts the Gentleman Campaign during the month of October to raise awareness about domestic violence and the impact a true gentleman can have on ending domestic violence.
As a gentleman, I commit to speaking up to friends and family members if I witness behaviors or attitudes that promote disrespect or violence.
As a gentleman, I will educate youth about not using violence.
Because a true gentleman does not commit acts of violence against women or others.
We are Schulte and Swan.
And we are gentlemen.
1 in 3 women will experience domestic violence in their lifetime. Domestic violence can be physical, psychological, or emotional. Waypoint is here to help victims, survivors, and their families.
As a board member and an emergency room doctor, I see firsthand the effects domestic violence can have on victims and their families. I am proud to take a stand with Waypoint to end domestic violence.
The City of Cedar Rapids will be declaring October 19th as Gentleman Day in an effort to join with Waypoint to help end domestic violence in our community. By purchasing a t-shirt and wearing it on this day, you too can take a stand against domestic violence.
As the mayor of Waterloo, I am asking our community to take a stand with Waypoint and spread awareness about the vital services they provide to the community. By wearing a t-shirt, you are helping end domestic violence.
Victims need someone they can turn to for support when leaving an abusive partner. Waypoint Services is that support.
The effects of domestic violence can last a lifetime, and Waypoint is here to help. If you or someone you know needs help, please call Waypoint's resource and support line at 1-800-208-0388.
Go to www.waypointservices.org to purchase your Gentleman t-shirt and to learn more about all of the events happening in October for National Domestic Violence Awareness Month.
Thank you for taking a stand with Waypoint to end domestic violence.